You've all been waiting for it, and it's here. A brand new season of United Rogue Overwatch.
Maybe? Minky?
Minky? Minky?
Minky? Oh my goodness, what was
Wow.
big? Oh, that's a
Man, grab. Let's go.
What a grab.
A new season brings new teams, new players, and for the first time, a new league.
And I'm gonna promise every single person watching right now, there will be no Ajax.
No, Ajax!
There it is, ladies and gentlemen.
Look at this. The double, the triple, and then getting rid of the Arisa.
Oh, this is truly Overwatch.
Yo, okay.
It's time to see who can rise to the challenge and who will fall in defeat. It's time for Season 8. Ladies and gentlemen, it is week 9 of United Rogue Overwatch, and that means it is the last week for our Sapphire League. And we are starting it off with a bang of a match. We have Havana versus Pitt, and to cast it, we have Havana GM as myself, Ajax, and we have Vanguard as Pitt's GM. And I'm super excited.
Hey, man. Two
There's
of the
so
top.
much
They're
involved in
fighting
this.
for seeding.
They're fighting for second place.
Every team is 5-2 in Sapphire.
Minus SDA. They right now are 6-2, and I think they potentially have first locked up. Chicago and Pitt might be able to punch up there. But this is for basically the bye week, right? Like whether you get first or second, this is for the bye week. And that's always big. But like these have been probably your, top, along with SDA, your top 3 teams all season. And so we know what these teams are coming with. The issue is we don't know what Pitt's running. Why is that, Vanguard?
Ricon's about to be cranking his hog, man. We're down our tank player, but we got flexibility. We have a great lineup coming in here.
Shout out to Pitt Season 5 when Recon flexed his hog all over United Rogue. And it worked probably 5% of the time.
And they banned the Diva first map. Genius. This is well coached right here. Way better than the game versus SDA where we banned heroes they weren't going to play.
Well, this is already perfect. Havana won the coin toss. They are starting off on Oasis. And, it comes down to Andrew only playing Diva, Recon only playing Hog. Let's just get one of the tanks going. And so Diva's cut. Andrew's going to have to go back into the pool to figure out what he's going to play. But now it's on Havana to figure out who they want to ban. Can't ban the Hog. So there's a couple options I think that would be good here. You can get the Reaper and Genji are 2 signature heroes for Pranksters and Baguette. You can try to just cut out the Lucio if you don't want the speed on the side of either team. Is there a particular person that you think teams should be worried for with this roster, Vanguard?
I don't really know. I feel like everyone is pretty flexible, so there's not like a big standout ban to me other than the Hog, which they already protect ban this map, so we'll definitely see the Hog ban next map. But for this one, I think Genji is a safe bet.
Genji's one of those characters where Baguette plays it a lot, but Mario Man has been playing that a lot all throughout the season as well. So we could see a Genji mirror at some point. But is in Havana fashion, they are taking as much time as they possibly can to figure out who the hell they're gonna ban.
Sorry, Baguette just has a bunch of AKM blades. They don't have to worry about it.
Not the AKM blade. That's a deep cut. I haven't thought about that in a minute. Still waiting on the ban. If we honestly look at these rosters, though, like we talked about, these are the top, two of the top 3 teams in Sapphire right now. And the road to get here has been pretty consistent between both of these teams. I mean, if you look at the schedule, right? Pitt had very close games early on against War and Chicago. A unfortunate run-in against Dallas when Trick was still on that roster to give them their first loss.
Oh yeah, they got slapped up.
But then, of course, Trick got moved up, and so they had to keep playing, keep fighting for it. Where was their other loss? That was to San Diego, right?
Yeah, there was a.
Yeah.
Check out the Liam VOD, bro.
Oh, dude, I forgot about that. That was peak.
It was a cursed match.
Oh,
the
my
Kiri
God,
ban.
The Kiri is gone.
You know, so that way they can't cleanse the ante off of the hog. But it really took them about 17 minutes to come to that conclusion. God damn.
Listen, I've coached them well. This is not about being smart enough to figure out who to ban. We know who to ban. We are just biding time. The mental warfare is starting off strong. 100%.
Biding enough time for Custom to wake up from his nap. Genius. Genius.
Trust. It is a good plan.
What was that in chat? That was too many.
We are R. If you are R, we are R.
Bro,
Shout out, Bagel. We are R if you are R, so we are R.
You know what is unfortunate though? Even though they banned the Diva, Andrew also likes that Ramatra, which is also really good into Hog.
Good against Hog.
So that
he also plays Queen, which I feel like is hit or miss against Hog.
Also good into Hog, yeah.
I feel like if your Hog can hit the hooks, then you're gonna be able to stand up against Queen. Knowing Recon and knowing how he is played, his Hog hooks are very fucking feast or famine.
I mean, we'll have to see. I'm actually pretty excited to see what's gonna happen.
I'm terrified because we're
high
locking ball
hopes
right now.
I have very high hopes.
Oh, there's the ramp. All right. Pranksters on the Venture. That's something I don't think I've seen out of them recently. So, gonna have a Venture Soj. Get the good streams. Mario Man's on the sim. They're setting up the turrets. Both teams rotating around, getting their respective viewpoints. Hog looking up at the top, waiting for any chance that he can to get a pick.
This high ground setup is nice, but they can just TP up there and take it if they want.
Here comes the drop.
Oh.
The TP up on the high. Parasite's going to find Pranksters already, and now there's the man advantage. Currently, it is still the Hog on the point, holding it down for Pit.
Hope he can't find anything with that hook.
Goes wide.
They can stall for a while, though. This fight's getting drawn out. As long as he doesn't get antied. Oh.
Prankster's back. The sleep and anti are out now. So now they're just looking to kill this Hog. But with the speed ring, going to be able to get out. And eventually a flip is up. Prankster's hiding up top on this little temple piece here. Could be pretty good. But Gibbs is going to push them down.
Oh, big hook!
Sleep on the baguette, but hook is in. It's a trade, but this favors Pit. And Anti is out onto Recon. But the space has been provided. Andrew goes down early in that fight.
Love to see it. He got him low before he could pop for him and finished him off with the hook stun.
Gibbs able to get out. Now rejoined by their tank. Meanwhile, Mario Man's having to rotate, dodges a hook. The TP is not available for them, so they're just going to use the speed to go around onto the coast, or the car side.
Oh, doing a little wraparound. Oh, the Hog's waiting though.
Quick. Another missed hook.
There's been a lot of those.
Like I told you, it's feast or famine, and so far I think he's hit one and one good one.
There's so many opportunities. Come on, I believe.
Pushing in. There goes another missed hook. I feel like we're gonna be saying that all night.
They're in charge of point right now. Beautiful.
Gibbs goes down. There's a sleep, a nano.
Oh, trades.
They're looking to get this Hog.
It's a hook.
The lamp saves from the Deadeye. Mario Man jumping up to try to take out the bat, but unfortunately, I think he's just gonna die. Committing the wall. He's looking. He's find one. He's gonna go down. Parasite now
They
on the
gotta stay
point.
on point here. Don't let it flip. All right, they let it flip, but they're still down some people. Maybe a quick fight here.
There
Pay
are
has
a
to wait
lot
for
of
their bats
ults
to get
left on
back.
the side of Pit. They need to not dump them all.
I'd like to see opening with the Soj here. See what they can get done with that. Oh,
Opening
or
up
the
with the
Ray,
Ray.
kind of big.
Instead, here comes the OC. Beat and Annihilation are out. Tracer Racer falling lower and lower. She's going to go down, but Andrew walking forward into the face of the entirety of Pit. Recon's going to go down after popping Whole Hog.
Adventure
And
ult here, we
trades are
need it.
coming up. Parasite getting pushed out by the DPS.
Oh.
He's got Princess
Oh,
with the help
no.
of Gibbs. The kill is secured. A lot of ults invested in this fight, and it's still Havana coming out on top. Percentage getting very close.
time-wise, yeah.
Rotation in, Baguette trying to push them off this high ground. Meanwhile, the Hog swinging the far side. Gonna go for the longest distance hook known to man.
He's lurking, he's lurking.
He's looking.
Oh,
Oh,
the
good shield by Andrew. Deadeye from the top!
OTD.
From above! Oh my god! There's one! The Hog is anti! Baguette is low! And with Pranksters there, your only ult is off the board. Baguette goes into the cars! He runs face first. He's playing Frogger. Meanwhile, Jinsei is going to have to fight off this Lucio. But it doesn't matter as one car beats one Sojourn, and it appears that Havana should have that. Good sleep from Yellow. And that is Havana taking the first point.
You know, I was pretty close, actually. There's maybe one fight there in the middle. Could have gone the other way a little bit.
So far, it's really just been positioning and timing, I think, for Pitt. You know, they have been making some rotations where you think, all right, you're going to give your DPS an off angle. You know, Baguette has a great sight line right now, but then they don't do anything with it. They keep wrapping. They end up trying to find a hook kill, or, you know, their timing is off. They get split up, and Havana's just able to capitalize. I think if Pitt can continue to do what they're doing, but instead play out those scenarios they want it a bit more cohesively, then they'll be able to do a lot more. But right now, we're going to see a Horse and a Reaper coming out from Pitt.
I'm liking the... Oh, Horse, no more Hog. I'm liking these picks, though. Apply more pressure to the front line. I feel like they weren't getting enough of that last round.
It's a very good adaptation. We're going to have to see how it goes, as there's no swaps so far from Havana.
Kind of an evenly ranged poke duel here between the tanks.
I think I would have to give it to Pitt's positioning, though. We saw this last round, where one team takes high, one team takes low, but lower team's going to get the point quicker, and Mario Mans is going to go down Baguette with a nasty headshot. Parasite getting chunked down by this Horse. Gibbs
They
trying
should
to hop
walk
over
up and
help
clear
out.
high now with the numbers advantage, but they do have to carry the Lucio boop.
Waiting is Havana, as the Sim is back, TPing onto the support, looking to
on a
get
drop?
a TP from Reaper is going to help them, but instead they're going to trade out the tank. Now Tracer and Baguette have to play for their lives, but Prankster is still up here with this Reaper, and he's got two supports with him.
But they gave up the point. That's tough.
Backing off is Havana, but this Lucio is scouting. The rest of Pitt coming back. Meanwhile, Havana also gaining numbers. Now they're going to meet on this high ground. The Sim is getting the turrets up. And I think Aiden Gibbs might go double boop! Goes down for it, but the damage is done, and Havana take that fight. Big boops from Gibbs.
Oh, the ult economy is looking pretty good here for Havana. They can probably just hard roll in these next two fights.
You're going to have to be careful, though, because Window itself can win fights if Havana is sleeping. Speed ring going to be used. A TP is set up just in case Mario needs to get out. He does, gets the escape. Andrew playing on the TP in case he needs to get out, too. The Annihilation is in, but here's a Nano. They go with the Bustio.
It doesn't matter though.
The damage is in fact done, and now Prankster's just trying to TP out the only surviving member. Wraith
Real
is
sleeper
for
here might be Mario Mans. He's kind of cooking on that sim. They're
Prankster's
just
gonna
not
find
paying
one.
attention to him at all.
Mario Mans has been one of the best DPS in the league so far, and we're seeing why. But Baguette is still in here, and Baguette has the OC. Gonna have to come up big here. Swing right is
All right,
hit.
early
Window
shield.
on a point.
Oh, the sim
Wall is
wall
up.
though.
Here comes the TP. They're looking for Jinsei. They're gonna take him out quickly. Limp is out, and then there's a Deadeye on point. It's gonna find Pranksters. It's all falling apart. Recon has no idea where to go, and that is map 1. Nobody touched. They were all 2 split. Ooh, Oasis going the way of Havana.
I think I saw the problem there. Recon was not on Hog that map.
The Hog, unironically, looked way better.
It was doing stuff. They were getting picks off the Hog. They were actually punishing the tank a bit.
Now, the Diva ban is out, so you have to watch for that. Meanwhile, you can still ban Hog. You saw the difference of what happened when Recon was on Hog versus when he was on Orisa. I think if you're Pit, you're going to have to be careful. You get the map advantage here. You get the ban advantage. You should take a map where Diva is not favored and then ban potentially a Ramattra. Keep the Hog in it. Maybe
That's genius.
on the swap.
That's genius. I like that play.
Now, if you're going to do it, you know the maps better than I. What maps do you want to avoid with your life? I'm assuming Jibby. Jibby is the first one that comes to my mind. But what are some other maps that Pitt wants to avoid here?
You know, maybe they force... I don't remember what's in the pool besides Gibraltar and Circuit. But actually, maybe Circuit. High key. Because Diva is kind of weird on that map. And it gets Escort out of the pool so that they cannot select Gibraltar later in the game from Havana.
I like that thought process. We have Circuit 66, Rialto, and Jibby 4 Escort. So out of those, I think you might be right. The Circuit could be a sleeper pick.
Or just, you know, go your classic, like, Flashpoint and then run it down. But I feel like Diva is okay on Flashpoint. Circuit might actually be the best pick.
I think I agree. I'm trying to think if there's another map that maybe Pitt would want to go to. But looking at it, you know, you've got, for hybrid, you've got Ike, Hollywood, Midtown, Numbani. Numbani might be one that you want to try to look towards, but it's just going to be up to them on how they want to attack it. Do they care about keeping the Hog in this game? Because we've seen in Season 5, when Recon wasn't Emerald on, and specifically on the tank role, the Hog was what we saw, but he had some flexibility. Keeping in mind, you know, that was after some VODing and coaching, but maybe he still got some of that in the tank. Maybe we see him flex around and try to counter this Diva.
You know, that would be interesting. Azaria pullout or something would quite the interesting concoction. I don't know, but I believe in the Hog. I believe that's the path to victory. You got to die on your shield.
I like it. Ooh, he calls it. The Circuit is here. I don't think teams are going to make any changes, but Vanguard could be the smartest person in the room right now.
I mean, okay. Oh, they have to lock before the bans. Okay.
Yep. Gonna see
I guess
the roster locked.
you probably do want to ban the Ramattra to like have the Hog protected, but Ramattra.
But are you gonna play Hog?
It is kind of cursed. I won't lie. Playing Hog on this map is cursed, but you can force it.
We're gonna see. Recon, potentially could go Sigma. He's played that before once or twice. I don't expect anything else really. He doesn't play the monkey. He doesn't play the diva. His main tanks are going to be the Hog, a little bit of Zarya, some Rhine here and there. They're actually going to ban the Freya instead.
Does anyone on that team even play Freya? They're having PTSD from the SDA match, man.
Zeke was too fucking good on that Freya. Oh my god. Parasite has played Freya in a couple of the matches this season so far. I think Mario Man's picked it up once or twice, but the BAP here is gone, and I think that's a very good ban on the side of Havana.
I agree. Jinsei putting in that work on the bat.
Jinsei, from not a lot of people's knowledge, is a very good support player. We've seen him play DPS all throughout this season, but dude is almost he was Diamond 1 peak on support as well, and I think that's what you guys picked him up as initially, right?
Maybe. We did think he was a DPS player at first. Surely did not misread the sheet. But he actually is kind of cracked at both roles.
Having that flexibility there is going to be nice. Just like having flexibility with Recon in on the tank, since your tank is fast asleep.
Yes. I'm actually curious if they'll go out with the Orisa here. It's not a bad look on this map either. I think you're actually pretty happy if you're playing Orisa into Ramattra here.
The Diva, I think Andrew's just going to force the Diva, though. And even then, Orisa into Diva, I don't really like. But like we talked about, Recon can just swap over to the Czar real quick.
I mean, he doesn't even have to. The chokes on this map are too long to, like, DM out fully. You just, like, get into the fight with 0 DM. It's like an awkward walk-up.
Well, so far, I'm looking at a Wrecking Ball. And I've told Andrew all season he's got to learn ball as a joke. And now that he's actually on it,
See the
I don't know if I want
Sig.
him. Yep, now you see the Hog.
I knew he was going to crank his Hog. The Sig would have been cool, though. Oh, wait, no. They're in attack spawn. He might actually play the Sig.
Ooh.
What do you think they're
Yeah.
talking about in the comms right now? This is an intense discussion about Sig versus Hog rollout here.
It's if I know Recon, and I've known him for almost 6-7 years at this point, he's sitting there going, guys, I can crank my Hog. Just trust me. I can crank my Hog. Don't worry.
It's better into the May stuff they have. Playing Sig into that is pretty painful. Although I do like the Hanzo pick coming out here. The Hanzo just got buffed, larger projectiles. Maybe
I didn't see the
can
patch
find a
notes for
couple
that.
of,
That could be big.
Headshots.
Already shields out. The wall separating Baguette. Maybe they can find a kill.
Oh, they're turning on him, but he gets out.
Good slide out. Recon dropping low.
Oh, Andrew gets
dumpstered on, and Prankster's finding two. The Hanzo is out here shooting heads.
What a play from Jinsei, though, there. Excellent sleep. Honestly, get this guy on the Ana. They thought they did something by banning the bat. He might even be a greater threat now.
I'm not gonna lie, I forgot Jinsei plays Ana, and so does Recon, and that's why there was a big issue last time.
Yes, we drafted
bans.
2 Ana mains in the first and second round. Doesn't matter.
Somebody's gonna have to take out this Hanzo because so far,
Oh, big rock!
Andrew is
him again!
Andrew so far has looked lost on this map. They're gonna have to try to keep Mario up, but I think he's gonna go down. Rock goes wide. Mario's got the wall up. Can they touch? Two down, and I think here's the third.
This is like a rough stagger here. They should try and get this guy. He needs to get out. He's like
might
one
make it
shot
out.
though.
The Hanzo's up. Can he get it?
Ooh,
Not
almost.
quite. I'm curious why Havana is still on this kind of rush brawl comp instead of playing something like what Pitt's doing. Get the poke in.
I mean, they were set up for the close hold, and then they absolutely blew it by getting blown up instantly on the tank, and then it's just all been falling apart. But it still can be good here. Like, this is a little bit
they're
too
rushing
far
down
out from
Recon.
Yeah.
Another sleep. Susie gonna have to be out early, but Mario finding another one. Are they gonna get pranksters? Mario finding a third.
Ooh. He's turning
The
up.
May is heating up.
See, they're playing very aggro considering they aren't the like shield comp. Gotta be careful of that double sniper from Pit and the Zen. A
Not
lot
only
of
that,
spam damage that can come out.
but you've got to be worried about the CC they have. We've seen already the sleep in the rock. If you're up too far, one rock, one sleep, and you're done. Andrew already getting pushed out. Now it's the Nano OC.
Oh, and the anti comes in. What a play.
Blizzard's going to take one, but the Trank used.
I actually love that play. That was great.
Keeping Recon up is massive here. And now Yellow, I think, is probably going to go down. Gives a Parasite getting forced out from this high ground.
They got to be careful clearing this, though.
Gibbs is down and Parasite left to their own devices. Waterman's back over onto the Sim.
Oh, he gets waved. That's kind of large. They should be able to touch here. Big beat touch. Maybe get a Ramacho mid fight. The Flux here could stop all that. A little Flux Dragon on the corner here could be an insane play. I don't know if they're going to set up for it.
They're looking at Shield blocks the rock. They're going to have to touch. TP in. Here comes the Dragon onto the point. Beats up. It's going to fight two.
Oh, that's...
Are they going to be able to find the kills from it? Mario goes down.
Mario goes down.
There's going to be an OC from Parasite. Can he do anything with it? Parasite's down. So far, Recon has been holding this point down. And so far, this has looked like an entirely different Pit team.
I'm not going to lie. Recon must have gained something of a Sig sentience from hanging out with me. That's got to be the answer. This guy's looking like an animal right now.
Mario over on the Cassidy trying to put down the pseudo Vanguard that is Recon.
I like the Cassidy pick. I don't think the Maywalls were working. They weren't like really coordinated and pushing on them as hard as they should have been. This gives you like a more balanced hit scan here.
We're also going to see a Zen from Jibs, hopefully able to help with the pressure, give the Discord out, but so far high ground's getting fought out by both sides. Andrew's still on the slow ground. Rick used hands early. Rock goes wide.
Going up. Buget's got the cross though.
Tracer's gonna find Mario. That's huge. And now there's a Nano Sig.
He doesn't have. Oh!
Trank popped. I think just to keep the tank alive. And here we go. Pit is rolling through this point. Yellow and Gibbs, the supports, the last members alive.
They gotta build up these support ults here and do something.
Parasite coming out on the far just to try to do a little bit of extra damage here.
Oh, Recon awfully low.
Out.
Oh!
Wario already goes down, and now
Andrew's falling
low.
Oh, he's gonna get killed from the overhealth. Trake has to come out.
There's nothing left in the tank. It just seems like this is Pit's map, and with 2.5 minutes, they're gonna round out point C.
Kinda crazy, actually.
This has been a way different team than what we saw that first map.
Hey, Pit Sapphire holding it down for the circuit map. I know Pit Rubia, I think, has lost 4 times out of every time we played this map. So, you know, somebody's got to win on it for Pit.
It's going to be an interesting decision. I think Pit here just keeps what was working. It's going to be up to Havana to see how they can adapt. And so far in spawn, we see Parasite on the Widow. That, in the past, has been deadly. I'm hoping he can bring that same beautiful touch he's had in the past.
Honestly, I think they had it figured out. They just weren't playing the comp right. When they loaded into the map, like they were on like a nice brawl that can counter that if they don't want to play like the full spam. I think when you swap off the Lucio and like you're going Zen with the Ramatra, it just makes it so awkward. Like your Ramatra can't speed onto anything, and you're not like playing poke really.
We're gonna see how
this is like a pretty solid look from them here. The sim to close the gap too is good, but they just need to be coordinated on these TPs. Try and TP onto the back line with D.Va DM. DM the nade. target the Zen. He won't be able to get healed.
So far, a long approach. The Widow trying to get set up. Look, there's the TP.
Oh,
Yellow
they need to be
goes
careful,
down.
though.
So far, Recon is half, and there goes the Zen. The collapse from Havana was good. Are they going to be able to take out
That's aggressive.
Recon?
They got favorable trades here, but it's still, you know,
They need to be
Recon and
careful about
Jinpei
punching out
alive
too
here.
much. Prankster's blocking the legs.
Let him cook, you know, a little Metro on the flank action. Another TP here could be kind of crazy. Oh, early rock.
Rock goes wide. TP up. They're looking again to collapse on the Zen, and there they go.
Oh, yup.
Mario's might go down here, but they traded out for Baguette. All the while, Jinsei and Pranksters are also finding some kills here. Recon has literally 2 HP, and with Mech
trade in
gone,
Havana's favor again.
they're doing exactly like you said, using the TP, coordinating that attack onto this Zen, who is now just caught out time and time again. Pit able to get kills, but those trades have been so heavily in favor of Havana.
They need to play either more split here away from that Sim TP, or Recon needs to play somewhere where he can actually rock the exit of the TP as they try and get onto the Zen and take out that Diva DM so they can throw a nade on it.
Baguette on the off angle, trying to find something. Meanwhile, Parasite holding down the sights, hopefully able to find a pick for Havana.
Kind of slow fight here. They need to go, yeah.
Mario gets rocked.
No Diva Mech still. This has been a long time without Diva Mech. Oh, get it back.
Katie
but
Gibbs
that's a
goes in
pick.
too far. The TP's
Oh,
in the
TP
back.
in the back.
They're looking to collapse. Prankster going down low, but I
Recon's
don't
gotta
think
get
they
an
have the
Imperial.
firepower. They're going to find one, but that should be Andrew out of mech. The sleep, he's gone.
Oh, the Widow is still in, though.
Oh.
They gotta clear this. The tank should just run in. Please don't get picked. Oh my god. Why are we taking 1v1s when we have like 5 people alive?
Because he's just built different. Baguette was ready for it.
Oh, why are they? What?
Where is-
Oh, what?
We TP in. We're going to find one.
Instantly
but we were
down
not
one
ready.
and
Yellow goes down, and now Andrew goes down again. That was...
oh, that was a
beat.
disaster. Nobody used any ults there, so both teams pretty much have 5 ults.
And we're going to see all 5 get used in this fight. I guarantee it.
All right, early sights here. Oh, screws up the grapple.
Down.
Surely someone's gonna check
Around
this
the
left
back.
angle here. The Widow is way too far up. She'll
Baguette
get punished
looking
for this.
it. Rock
Yup,
into
there it
Gibbs,
is.
and Trank getting used
On
to
the
protect him
Trank.
from the TP. We're going to see Beat go out. We're going to see Bomb go out.
Oh, Baguette somehow dies.
Nobody's on the card, so progress is slow, but Mario Mans is still in the back, and now
Oh,
with
that's
no
a
Beat,
huge flux. Oh,
Suzu
oh,
comes
so
back to
close
Yellow.
to Suzu. Recon's too far
And
in.
now-
No.
the beam is too much. That
No,
Suzu
his
there
team was
kept them
alive.
in. Parasite now over on the Tracer, and who's going to be even more of a deadly threat to this.
Oh, he's piecing them up.
Parasite finding 2. And
I
we're going to
actually-
see point 3.
The Tracer Pig might cook here.
Baguette dropping.
That
Marvin
is
is going to go
unfortunate.
down.
That fight might have been
Ooh.
winnable if we didn't extend and we got Ana onto the Sig there. But that was also just a great Suzu there.
Oh my
I
god.
think you have
man.
to perfect time that on the drop. Like you have to throw it as you're dropping to not die there. Because they were both.
I know
about
I've
half
fucked it up
HP.
plenty of times, so I can't do it. So shout out to Yellow for doing what I can. Looking like they're gonna set up the TP here. Andrew dropping off the high, just trying to get some cart percentage. The wraparound from Mario and Lucio. Meanwhile, Tracer also lurking on this side. The TP's up.
Oh.
Tracer goes in. They're looking. Mario goes down. There's a lot of weak members, though. There's 2 from the boosters, and trades are still coming out. I think Tracer is gone. Parasite low, gonna have to recall.
Oh.
The Nano on a recon.
They have to go cart. Cart's getting pushed all the way.
They finally
Okay.
managed to stop the cart a little bit. Gibbs. Andrew jumps off the map. Trying to get a reset.
He just to reset.
Parasite goes down. What is happening to Havana? They're breaking down. Surely we're swapping off the Sims.
Somebody laced the G Fuel in their house, man. They got to be on crack.
Oh my god. My team is on something. So far, Pitt holding down their high ground.
Oh, this
Meanwhile,
is Recon's holding point. But they cannot get dove here. Oh no, it might
already.
be disaster. Oh, and the
from
Kyriel.
Here comes the visor. You gotta play safe.
The DVGM
Andrew
though.
going to DM it. The Trank is not fast enough.
Oh,
He
early
comes
beat.
out to
The
be
Trank is
aggressive.
still up a little bit. Oh,
The boop, it pushes them out of the pulse bomb, but it doesn't matter. The kills are still up,
Jinsei is fighting a 1v3.
and he's not gonna make it. The Reaper TP onto the point. The bomb is out. Stalling time
Big
is
stall.
Pranksters.
Big stall.
They're still stalling. It is just the horse, but a boop knocks him away. Havana able to cap all three, but noticeably less time. A minute less on the clock for them.
I don't know if that minute's that much. To me, it felt like Pitt came out really strong there on attack, but Havana, they still full cap with a minute and a half on circuit. It's kind of hard to do. So they may have found the secret sauce here to just run out and roll them here.
They live and die by those sim TPs. I mean, we saw it like 2 or 3 fights. They would be down a member, TP in, and just try to go rush on them. It just didn't have that same effectiveness. But we're going to see Parasite hovering the Pharah right now. Yellow hovering the Ana. And okay, they're just picking the perks. We're just getting the perks.
We all have to put in the work.
Nothing new on the side of Pitt. I wonder. Prankster might go back to the Hanzo. The Hanzo felt like it was putting in a lot of work, especially with these longer sight lines. But Prankster's going to the May. I think that's very good considering the TP that's going to happen. And you can just run into the Diva.
What that venture, man. I mean, it was kind of not doing that much on the first map, but here it would cook into their comp. Like, that's what venture was made for.
We're going to see the TP. Far gonna go over high.
Oh, they gotta be careful. They see it.
Jinsei putting in damage on them. The Zen is low, but Andrew's out of mech.
Oh,
they gonna be able to find it?
Can't get through. Oh, it's alright. They get a large amount of stagger here, kinda.
Andrew is down.
Wave gets
so
caught.
far, it's just the supports. We're gonna see Parasite over to the Echo instead. Still going over the top, looking to take out Baguette.
They really need to time that engage, so Parasite is going in as the TP goes up. He got forced out early there. If they had fire rockets in there, they would have killed a lot more.
Big anti from Jinsei ruins the entire teleporter strat. And now Andrew gets walled, gets demech. I think that is just a clean fight. What an amazing anti.
I'm not gonna lie, it is kind of crazy they are getting this many antis when the other team does have a diva.
As of a diva.
Those should be getting eaten. That should be top priority when you're coming through that TP. But it is hard to do if you're not, fully coordinated. I don't know how much time they spent practicing this comp.
Rock is out, wall is up. They're looking to take out Andrew fast. Mario going down, and now there's a nano onto Recon. They're looking to take the sim. They got him.
Big Rock.
Gibbs. There is not much
Trying
hope.
to get the Zenyatta in the back. Gets the Zen.
And it looks like that'll be the end of the line for Havana. Pitt clearly drawing a line in the sand. They want this match.
Was great.
Instead of having Recon turn around for that TP every time, they just had Jinsei look at it, get the ante, and then Pranksters with the wall. I think the Mei was a very good adaptation there. Really stopping those TP shenanigans. We expect it on the attack is the real question.
think you're a little bit more comfortable playing the Hanzo on attack because it's kind of weird for them to like try and TP dive you that hard on defense.
So far, it looks like they're gonna
Ooh, the
stick with
vent.
the same stuff. Venture on defense from Mario. Mario is a big venture enjoyer.
This might be. I think I like this a little bit better than the sim. The TPs, Pit's starting to catch on a bit more.
We're gonna have to see how that adaptation plays out. So far, it looks like they're just gonna play back where that box ended up. They're not gonna go for a close hold. They're afraid of getting picked early. But I think this ends up hurting them more in the long run. If you play this far back, one pick and you are screwed.
Yeah, I think you want to hold a little bit closer here.
Looks like they're adapting, pushing up early. Pranksters is still on the May. Andrew already getting chunked.
Oh
He's
no!
gonna hit the Discord and the anti. Andrew is gone. They're gonna have to keep him up, but it does not appear to be so. Mario Mans is gonna find one. The Rock's gonna take out Andrew. There's no tank. The Zen is sleeping.
Though, they should just be able to force this card in as long as they stabilize. Oh no!
Recon might go down. All right.
A little bit of a feed, but a pick.
Parasite goes down as
Tracer.
well. It is just Mario and Gibbs.
The card is still getting pushed.
Diva is going to get back noticeably faster than the Sigma. Mario Man's holding down this angle. 1:30 left. Pit just need to back up a little bit. They're going to get their tank into a good position. We're going to see a
really
fall come
awkward
out.
hold. Oh, Venture is all in.
The Discord is on him. Andrew
Diva
again
Rock,
going too
1v5.
deep. Andrew is trying to feed families out here.
Somebody check his PayPal account. Holy!
It's Yellow goes down. It is 3 members left on the side of Havana. Mario's going to have to touch. A big ante comes out. Are they going to be able to find Mario Man goes down and nobody's touching the cart because and it is 1-2-1.
We might have a series on our hands. We might have a series on our hands.
Havana just a little too close to the sun there, and they're going to get burnt because of it. Recon holding strong on the Sigma. He's saying he doesn't need the hog.
Honestly, he might be able to keep running it. I just Havana, Havana's tank was just never respecting the Sig Rock ever, and just getting rocked down and bursted like at the start of multiple fights. I frankly can't believe it, man. I can't believe the gameplay.
Pair that along with the Discord from Tracer and the anti from Jinsei. I mean, you have just a easy execution onto the tank.
There was just no respect to the spam from Pit there. They gotta play smarter than that. I'd like to see, if they go, Flashpoint here, the spam will not work out as well. They'll have like the more comfortable brawl comp. So Pit will have to play something else.
Flex over to the brawl. You have a Lucio player in Tracer. You have a Kiri, I think. Yeah, because Kiri was banned first. So you have a Kiri with Jinsei, or you can honestly run the bat as well. Recon can, we've seen it so far. We saw the hog, we saw the horse, and we've seen the Sig. He's got the flexibility. I think Pit can mirror a brawl here and be pretty self-sufficient.
I would like to say one thing about that last map that I was noticing. Tracer, Eraser with the Transcendences, those were some
very on time. I think there might have been
right there.
There might have been 1 out of the 7 she had that was off time. Everything else was immaculate.
She was leading the lobby and healing on Zen. Like,
wait, really?
Yes, it was actually insane.
That's amazing.
And I mean, a lot of the times I think like just it would be like a really perfect like a late trank, and instead of backing out, Havana just continued to fight in the trank and would just lose.
I think that's what we've been seeing so far in that last map, right? There is no respect for Pit. You didn't respect the Discord anti-rock, right? Andrew going in time and time again, just getting
And respect the
pummeled.
names.
There's no respect for it. And so we saw that again with the walls. We saw it with Discord. We saw it with the Trank. Oh, Trank's up. We can still win the fight. No, you need to back out and run. There is going to have to be some thinking. I would assume that we're going to see a flashpoint next because, like you said, I think Havana is more comfortable on this brawl setup. But the question is, do we go Saravasa, New Junk City, or potentially the new map in Atlas?
I don't know. I mean, Atlas is kind of weird. I feel like you just go New Junk or Saravasa and you feel happy with playing your brawl combo on that.
I think Saravasa is, obviously normally the one that we've seen teams pick, but I think New Junk City is a sleeper pick. Not a lot of people play on that map so there's a little bit of less familiarity, right? If you play Saravasa and you've been scrimming it, you know what's going on. How many times have teams scrim New Junk? Like, we're not going to see it as often. Picking it, it's going to leave some teams on a certain sense of unease.
It's true. I mean, Pitt doesn't scrim, so any map might put him at unease. But I mean, Recom, he's the glue guy, man. They're gonna stay calm and collected no matter what map gets picked here.
And this is what you need.
Don't even pick Flashpoint. We were talking about it for nothing. I like this. They can play the Diva here. Pretty good. It is kind of like this first point could be really bad for Pitt if they don't like kind of clear things out properly and like Havana plays like a very nice like Diva holds the high and they have like some spam and off angles going on.
Do
but
we
no, on that
see
third
a
point,
Soj ban? That's what I want to know. I think Baguette on the Soj was putting some work.
He was actually shooting people last game.
Unlike his Genji gameplay last couple of times where he would blade, go off in a Narnia, and die. This is one time he figured out how to get kills with an ult.
I think he might it might be the Soj crutch. It might be.
Hey man, happens to the best of us.
Very good hero.
Don't know how to pick maps, but we do know how to figure out the bans. Soj is gone.
I don't know if you really mind the Soj ban here that much. Like, there's plenty of other maps where you'd be like, I think more happy playing Soj on.
I think Flashpoint would be one of them. A lot of teams have been running Soj on the Flashpoint, and for good reason. In those close quarters, the Railgun could put in a lot of work.
I'm a pretty big fan of banning Soj on Flashpoints.
Gonna see how Pitt responds. I'm interested.
What did they ban
DPS. They banned Freya last. So far, it's been Diva Freya. I don't know.
Probably ban a support because
I think maybe no, because you have Jinsei.
No, you got Jinsei.
Yeah.
It would be. They could ban the Lucio and just try and force some type of spam comp again.
I know Havana has an on a break setup. I don't know if Tracer has played break a lot, so that we could see Pitt maybe doing that.
We saw the Jinsei break go crazy in the SDA.
Oh, against SDA, yeah, that was insane. The Jinsei
I don't know.
break.
I actually, considering what we've seen from both teams so far, I don't know what either of them are really going to play on this map. Like, I'm assuming you don't start out on like a full brawl comp on first if you're Havana. And for Pitt, I don't know. Maybe you go back to cranking your Hog here.
Hog could be good on that first point. Take the initial high, hook across, and take somebody out. But now Kiri has been cut by both teams. Kiri was cut in the first round, and now in the third round, Kiri is gone. I don't know if this deters them all that much, though. I think
I
Havana.
think you ban your, or I mean, you can't cleanse the ante now. We saw that those were still getting hit last game. So if they can combo that, you know, rock the diva and ante, or like hook the diva and ante, could be some big plays.
I mean, I feel like we're confident saying that he'll probably go Sig here, right? I think that if this was me and Recon's like ranked games, he'd go Hog every time. Now that he's with the team of 4 other individuals, I think they're telling him the Sig worked and worked well into what we think Havana is running. I think the Sig is going to end up working out better than the Hog.
I think I agree with that. It's also interesting. I don't know if Andrew's been practicing his Winston, but I feel like
don't think
that's
he
what you
has.
want to roll out if you're going into the Sigma. The diva is still pretty awkward.
It's a similar setup to the Monkey, but Monkey just finds so
They
much more
started the
value.
match before asking if Pitt wants defense or attack. They probably don't care. Unless maybe they do. A little attacker's advantage right now. We're keeping the momentum.
Oh, Andrew paused it because
Pause
his
coming in.
ADHD cannot let it move past asking them if they want the attack or defense. They want the attack.
This is fine.
Shocker.
Attacker's advantage. You've heard it here first.
Now, while we're paused, I'm
not liking these picks right now.
I'm
What
looking
are
at a
we
lot
cooking?
of characters. Okay, we're gonna go to the. Yep, there's the Ana break. Okay, and this is, this is what I was saying earlier. Parasite has locked the Freya from time to time, but Baguette wants to mirror it. Meanwhile, we're seeing an Ana Mercy on the side of Pitt. They're gonna be boosting that Freya. I mean, they gotta boost the Freya, right? It's not gonna be the anti.
They're pocketing the hog, surely.
Maybe spit out my drink.
Maybe hog into the Ana brig when your Curious band is a little rough. But let's see what happens.
Mario Man's already scouting
Absolutely
early,
no
and
fear
he's
right
getting rocked. I have to back up. So far, we're pocketing pranksters who's nowhere near shooting anybody. Now we're finally... Oh my god, Baguette almost threw himself off the map. Hook goes wide.
Oh,
who could have seen that coming?
Oh, he's clearing the high ground here, though. He learned from the best.
Gonna boop him off. Dynamite is up. The Hog looking for this Diva. Meanwhile, Yellow taking a lot of damage. They're finding the spam out. Ooh.
It's a dangerous commit there.
The Hog finds a hook. Baguette looking low. Gonna get the Mercy pocket. Now Andrew gonna have to back out just a little bit. He's taking too much damage.
Oh, yeah.
And
These
now,
are really dangerous Diva commits here. Prankster's over onto the Ash. I didn't see. Did he die or walk back to spawn?
No, he's been on it the whole time.
I thought he was still on Genji.
There was a solid, couple of seconds. There goes the Bola.
Early Bola. Doesn't get
Andrew
anything.
falling lower.
Oh, Recon's
is anti, but there's a bigger anti. Mario trades, but Yellow is gone. Baguette looking for some kills of his own.
Freya on a big flank.
The sleep and the dynamite.
No,
I don't think he's gonna make it. And now the Hog is back. And this is Havana
Mercy
rolling the pit
through the roof.
This might be Pitt's starting roster moving forward because my God, is this man cranking his Hog?
Oh, I'm not gonna lie. They are putting in work. This
And again,
might be
we
what
talked about
we
it
needed all
earlier.
season.
These are the 2 of the top 3 teams right now in Sapphire. If you're putting up this kind of performance, you might want to consider having this man on the Hog. This is the back pocket. Andrew, got to be careful not to get hooked. There's the trap. There's the hook, man.
Hook gone on the Diva. Oh my God,
he's gone. Oh, he's going to go down, though. Great dynamite.
I think you still got to be careful of this pocketed Freya here, or Ash. It is a lot of burst damage.
I think if
It's
Mario
a little
wants
bit
to play this
unconventional,
aggression,
but you do have to watch out for it. I don't know what the breakpoints are with the Freya pocket, but I assume it only takes like 1 and a little bit more.
Anti out already. Big ante from the side of yellow. Gonna find one.
Andrew's
looking for
committing it low,
Jinsei.
though. Can Recon get him?
Here goes the nano into the whole hog. The hook is in.
Kills him.
Bomb is up. The deflect. He's gonna find Jinsei.
Wait, what?
The res is surely here.
Oh, no. Oh,
Committed by
no.
Prankster. He's gonna find Mario because of the dynamite. Prankster's gonna take one as he goes out.
Wait a minute. Okay, the poke on the DB here kind of crazy. Oh, but there's too many of them dead. All right, Recon onto the Zarya, showing more flexibility.
There it is. Recon, very comfortable on the Zarya. Has played it for a while. Shout out Overwatch 1.
Oh, we got him. Bang.
Parasite goes down. This Mercy is putting in way more value than it should be. And now Andrew, not going to get D-Max yet. There are ults on the side of Havana. Here goes the Blade. There goes the Nano.
Blade. Big
The
sleep.
sleep.
But he gets
Find
close.
one. Now he's swinging on the tank and his anti. Jinsei, pulling up
Kind of
big.
large. Can they get the
What's up,
D-Max back
Prankster?
here?
Somebody's going to take this Mercy out because now the Barbie Blaster is here looking at Jibs.
Oh,
And Geek goes down. Swaps
they're
are going
on
to
one
need to
right
be
now.
made. I don't think Mario or Andrew want to play into this Zarya, and I think honestly
third point is go. Oh no!
the D-Mech is big. Here comes Ebola into the back.
they're committing
He's gonna
still.
find two.
Oh wait, they're actually
It's like in
going.
the
They need
back.
to touch the points. Oh my god, they
Mario doesn't touch
scored!
in time, and he's gonna pay for it too with this
That was
Zarya.
absolutely electric.
What a
this
play
is-
by
oh,
Pit.
you do
Parasite
not
trying to be
wanna
the hero,
die
but now
from a Diva.
the remake was right there.
Oh no, this is a disaster. Pit gets a lot of push on this third point for free.
Mario Man onto the Reaper. We've seen this as well. Andrew still sticking the Diva. I think he should just go Ram here.
Yeah, especially on third point.
You get so much more value. Yellow
Oh.
down again. This Mercy pocketed
Big rally
back
coming in,
is
though?
too strong.
Recon with a nice off though.
And now Andrew Shirley is gonna stay alive. I thought he was gonna go down there, but Recon wants to push in, wants to
Big
throw this
potential
grab
grab
out.
here. When he breaks this mech, it's gonna be insane.
The Reaper frontward pressure is immense. Gonna have to back out just for a second. Andrew has a bomb for a second life. He's just gonna yeet it in. He's gonna find two. And now Recon goes down. The bomb was big from Andrew.
That
Mario
was
gonna
a
follow up
big
with two as
stabilization
well.
there.
And
I'm not gonna
only
lie,
using
I was
bomb to
really
rally.
waiting for that graph to go out the second that they pop bomb there.
I think you would have been able to get a lot from it, even though
It would
you
have
had
been.
to
It would have
die.
probably been a 3K, but fortunately they did not use it because two did die to bomb.
But that's okay because now they have it along with Bola and basically every other ult. Prankster's just a
I
little
like the
off, but he's gonna be able to
positioning on
build
the
it.
high here. Can
Andrew
contest
looking
forever as Diva, pretty much. Look for a
Yeah,
nice
yeah,
dive
dropping
onto the
one
back
where-
line here. You gotta try and push the car further if you're Recon. So you can get it past that high ground. Oh!
grabs
grab.
out, gonna find.
Oh
There's
no!
the nanos!
Throwing the grab!
Andrew's gonna go out and there's no bomb to give him the second life. Recon is in. Are they gonna be able to find him? They're
they
gonna
get
find
Recon,
him.
though.
But the
They
res is gonna come in
Oh,
quick.
the res! Oh, the
They're
movement!
stabilizing. Pit is coming up big. The Bola's gonna find
that's a
Prankster.
crazy
Res is
pick.
out. Gibbs
Oh, big
have to
TP in
be
here.
Careful. Mario using the Wraith, gonna have to stay
Barely
alive.
survives.
Parasite
Oh,
losing.
Gibbs boxing!
There is Pix getting up. Andrew's gonna have to back out now. And again,
This is
I
a
think
real
this is where you
scrappy
need
fight.
to sit and wonder: is the Diva pick worth it?
It's cooking. I honestly think Pit needs to swap off the double sniper at this point. There's not enough angles for them to take. The Reaper and Diva in the close corners is getting a lot of value. Like, look at this. Look
Reaper's
at this
back.
off. Oh no!
Uncontested in the back, and now he's got forward. Can he get the ace? They're not gonna give it to him.
They steal it
They
from
did
him.
my man's dirty.
They're getting the Freya final blows. Big brain.
That's fair. That's
Building
fair.
up that old charge.
Both Freyas neck and neck with the Bola, but there's gonna be a Bob and a Nano.
Oh, walking high here is devious. It is very dangerous.
Mario
This Freya could
ready
get
for him.
absolutely nuked.
They dropped. They knew it was a bad idea. They heard the call out. Prankster getting hit.
Oh, there it is. Oh, big bubble, but there's so much pressure there.
Jinsei goes down. Andrew also going to go down. Bomb's going to keep him up.
Oh, that's he gets the remake though.
Another bola, and it's going to be a trade out. And Bob is too far away from the cart.
Oh.
What a great round.
That was a great hold. I think you hate to see that there if you're Pitt. You had such a strong first 2 points, and then you get pretty much stalled. And I don't like that they didn't swap anything on that third point. I think Havana's made the adjustments they needed to make, and Pitt just didn't do anything.
Pitt, I think, was banking too much on that pick potential that they had for the first 2 points. And I think, like you said, it just didn't work out. The close quarters of the Reaper Diva was too much. And so now we're going to have to see how they adapt on their defense. I personally expect the Sig here. I don't think you run the Zarya for these high grounds. But we're going to have to see here in a second as Pitt is going to walk out. They're going to walk out the Reaper Zarya. Can they figure out how to bubble a teammate instead of themselves?
I think there were some pretty decent bubbles that round onto to Jinsei for some peel, you know, when the Diva was going in.
I agree. It's nice to see Zarya able to bubbling the team and not just hold down W. This point, we saw the coordination, you know, sometimes it didn't work as well, but we saw the coordination from Havana when they had the TPs. It's going to be on Pitt now to coordinate this Reaper bubble as we're going to get on Havana's attack here in a couple of seconds.
The Reaper mirror first point Havana, kind of diabolical.
They're ready for pranksters.
You know, I think the Reaper, like Pitt's Reaper, you got to be careful because the Diva is really good in a Reaper. And, you know, Reaper absolutely feasts on Zarya the other way around. So
Parasite goes down instantly.
Yeah.
Baguette finding the pick.
Oh.
Andrew looking to try to snuff out the high ground, but is going to get run down so far, losing HP. Are they going to be able to find any kills? No, they're going to find Andrew out of mech. Mario's going to find one, but the res is right here. I don't think Mario's going to be able to contest this much longer.
Oh.
Trying to find the sightlines of his support. The TP is not there. Parasite over onto the Sombra. Tracer dropping lower. The Sombra already finding value.
What a scrappy fight. I mean, I think Pitt needs to be a lot faster on these cleanups. I don't think Havana should keep committing over and over again when they're down like multiple people. But I don't know if they're going to get punished for it.
Recon dropping lower and lower. A big sleep from Yellow. Are they going to be able to find him? Andrew's
they got to keep Recon alive.
To find some of these picks. And now it's just Jinsei left against this Reaper. I don't think he's going to make it. And honestly, just as fast as Pitt did it, maybe a little bit slower. Is Havana capping point A? Andrew still out of mech.
I'm not gonna lie, I really thought they were gonna get punished for that. They, you know, pretty much all in when they were 4v5 after getting opening pick, like, you know, without forcing a lot of Pitt's cooldowns, and still like managed to turn a long, scrappy fight in their favor. I think Pitt really blew that.
Tracer over on the Brig, I think, more worried about this now two-prong attack from the DPS of Havana.
Also, great peel for your Ana.
We're going to see a lot of ults on the side of Pitt.
Ooh.
What are they going to rip
Tracer
first?
getting split, though.
Yellow is down, though.
Trade the backline a little bit. Oh.
This should be Havana cleaning up this fight. It's just Pranksters left. No Wraith form anymore, but he's going to find it. Andrew and Recon battling it out to see who's the better tank. Andrew's going to surely fall here.
I think you want to keep your mech there. That's a little greedy.
Parasite can be able to back out all the while. The cart is progressing further and further. Still plenty of ults on the board for both teams.
I'm thinking a big EMP here from high ground. Just going to come in. EMP Blossom or something. Or maybe they only need one of these here. Oh, bombs the open space.
Big bubble, but it's going to find.
Oh, the EMP.
The Blossom gets shut down.
Almost.
The EMP is going to help him find the kills. And now it is just Jinsei able to trade out with the sleep perk. and you use bomb EMP there. Now we're gonna see. Oh my God, a Pharah and a Cass, and back to the no more rally. We're
I
gonna
really think
skip
the
up rally
May could
there.
work here. I don't. They should go back onto that.
The Pharah Mercy is what they would prefer right now. Parasite dropping lower, but they got to be careful. Recon has this grab. Andrew committing deep. Mario with the Blossom goes and gets nothing.
Good reaction
gonna
from Pit
find
there.
one.
It's two support ults out. Oh,
The grab. Shirley's gonna get yellow, and now these pigs.
big antsy. Trey's in the back line though. Honest forced all the way back to spawn. Diva D-Max.
Andrew goes out of mech for going in too deep yet again. Mario just gonna have to hold the front line using Wraith early. There is a bubble out, but I think this is Havana just gonna have to back out and run. Getting close to a barrage, and there's gonna be nothing to contest it in terms of ultimates for Havana.
That Diva DM it's about to eat the whole thing.
Assuming Andrew doesn't go in too deep. He's
Yeah,
been doing it
he
time and
needs
time
to be
again.
careful to not lose his mech and make sure he's able to eat this barrage.
Going in, looking for this Pharah. Mario
Oh,
just
Reaper
going
gets
in,
caught
no
out.
Wraith. Baguette gonna get traded out. A
Oh,
good bubble to
crazy
stop the
bubble.
hack. They're looking
Diva's
for...
low. Can they get? Oh, Recon's having to play this crazy game on cart. He's kind of.
They pop the ball, but they don't touch. The bubble for the bomb kill to take him out. And now Havana is up 2-1.
That was an interesting one.
Surely this is the Blossom 4K. Oh, it's not.
I guess the
So far, these teams
shutdown
have
really.
looked neck and neck.
Oh, I don't know, man. The Reaper adjustment into the Diva is not what you need there. I think even the Pharah started looking a little bit better in the end, but just Havana made the swaps, and the Pit just spends the entire map not swapping.
The adjustments they made, they swapped over to the Zarya, and that started carrying him farther and farther until, like you said, that third point, no swaps, no adjustments. We saw Tracer trying to bounce between the Brig and the Mercy, trying to find something. They were getting targeted over and over, swapping to the Brig to try to keep, the rest of the team a little bit more stabilized. But honestly, I think a sleeper pick there was the Sombra. Able to just go in and harass so much that then allowed Andrew and Mario to go in deeper, play more aggressively.
There was a big pick on first point where they got the Mercy like pretty much for free, and I kind of turned like the lookingly lost fight for Havana into a win there.
It's up to Pitt. This is make or break now as we head into match point. They got to strategize. We only have push and flashpoint left. And I think if you're Havana, you would much prefer the flashpoint. You've seen how well that brawl worked on control. Unless Pitt can adjust to how they played on Oasis, then I think Pitt might be leaning more towards a push map.
Push and ban sim could be kind of crazy.
Oh, I think that could be big.
I feel like that showing of the Sombra, like that is another adjustment that is really good into that kind of like spammier comp. Like the hacks can be. Oh.
There's the serve. They're going ballsy.
I think you might have to ban the Reaper here. I don't know. I mean, your Diva and Ramasha ban are off the table, right? I think.
Yeah.
I mean, I think
no,
at
they
this
haven't
point,
banned Ram.
I think the confidence in the Ramatra is pretty much shattered after what happened on circuit. I think Diva's pretty much getting locked for the rest of the game, and that's I mean it's been working. Like that's the comfort pick. So I don't think you waste the ban on Ramatra at
think you gotta
in
look,
the rest
like
of the
you
series
said,
at this
towards the
point.
Reaper.
I think the Diva DMing the Reaper in a lot. There was a lot of synergy going on there. And Pitt just didn't have the answers for it. Also, if you ban the Reaper, your Zarya feels a little bit more comfortable because she can't get shunked. All right, I don't hate the
The
Sombra ban.
Sombra ban is still pretty good.
I think you would have liked to see a little bit more from it on that last map, but not a bad ban. I think Parasite's been putting in work on like a lot of other characters, though. It doesn't necessarily hurt his hero pool that much.
We've seen Parasite in seasons past do so much work on all these teams. He's gotten 1 or 2 championships, I believe, as well. And so, now playing in the Sapphire League, and the difficulty's gone up, right? Now you've got some diamonds in the lobby, but he's put up good numbers. That Sombra ban, I think, is going to help Pitt a lot, but you still need to be careful. There's only a tank or a support ban. I think they need to target the tank here. If you are Havana, they're going to ban the horse.
Interesting.
I thought they were going to ban the Zarya here,
the Zarya
maybe.
ban might have been nice there. The horse is interesting. Maybe you play the Ramatra? Ramatra's pretty good in the Zarya. I mean, the Sig comp here is kind of garbage. So, besides first point, shout out Virtus Pro. They played like a Sig comp on the opening point of Servasa. I think it was pre-WeWork, but it was kind of insane. They also had like the best Sig player probably in I don't know, close to the world right now. Bestola kind of correct.
Dude,
Bestola
for so long was on so many shitty teams. Like when Overwatch League was out, he was on Paris that turned into Vegas Eternal. And dude was putting in work, but just had not the right team with him. Now that he's able to just play by himself, like you said, one of the best SIGs out there.
Dude is pretty good. Surely Recon can do the same amount of work as he can.
Oh, surely. He's got to go the Czar here. But I think no matter what, Andrew is going to lock the Ram.
Oh, all right. The
The
Lucio Kiri here, mirror. Kind of interesting. Oh,
Queen.
They're cooking up some new picks. We haven't seen a lot of these heroes played, like, from Pitt at all.
Prankster's about to turn into the new Blue Jay with this junk gameplay. I can sense it. Oh, never mind. He's going back to the Reaper. Okay. He's going the Ramatra mirror. They're going to have to be careful because the sim is still up.
You got the horse ban. They swapped to the Venture. I like that pick too.
So far, the Tracers are looking for this flank. Meanwhile, Havana just rotating the point early. Mario trying to get on a flank angle similar to the Tracer. Andrew pushing in with...
Oh.
They're going to find one. Mario's going to go down.
There's some distractions on the point, though. They're still winning. They won a 3v5.
Andrew currently getting pocketed by these supports and is going to be able to survive this frontal assault from the Lucio and the Reaper.
That was interesting. The Tracer had a pretty strong distraction there on point, and they were able to commit even without the Lucio speed. It was mainly, I think... Oh, no.
Mario going in deep
Things
now.
might be going south. They're setting the tempo. Oh, they're just going to walk it down.
Pitt regrouping here, trying to stave off some of this aggression.
Parasite on a crazy angle.
Gonna get healed up. Now the TP comes in. Parasite might get caught out here, and he does. Trades coming out. And now the Annihilation.
Oh, I mean, they can't even touch. This is pretty devastating. Oh, the funny Ramatra glitch. Let's go.
Everybody loves the fun Ramatra glitch. We're going to... I still don't know the points because it is spectators. Small indie company, by the way.
All right. Ooh, early gate here. Can they get anything on it? Oh, it's kind of a great kite there. And Havana can just walk in. Oh, Recon boxing.
They're going in. An annihilation of his own. He is ready.
Oh, no.
The rush is not going to find anything now.
Oh, but Jinsei's low. Can they get Mario Man's on point? Oh, he gets one. Oh, it's
Gonna
not
find
enough,
a trade,
though.
but I think the fight is over. Gibbs gonna have to try and get out.
A little bit of a late cap there, though, so the percentage isn't going to be too hurtful yet.
Forgot that they reworked this map. Didn't know that there was that back kind of stairwell through this little cavern. And Agent Gibbs is gonna make it out. Mario having to fight this Reaper. Now he's going in to try and make something happen.
Oh,
Deadeye
Recon's
and-
going to be a block warlord here. Oh,
Everybody is
he's gonna have a
flopping
block.
ults.
No!
Deadeye goes out and finds one. Now they're looking for Baguette. They're gonna find him. Tracer Racer going low, and it's just Pranksters left in the back. Can he beat out Mario? It's looking like he can.
That is a really costly fight, though, from Havana. They pretty much have nothing for maybe the next 1 or 2 fights if Pick comes out here and ults
rely on
fast.
early picks. The Blossom and the OC on the line. Blossom here, you're looking to get a flank onto probably the Parasite.
Early
Cassidy.
form first. Can we maybe see
Cooldown's being
OC
used
here or
quite
something?
early.
Ooh, Cass on this off angle.
Gonna get kept up. Andrew now looking at the off angle. Pranksters lying in wait for
Pick going way too slow, though. They need to pop these ults.
Jinsei comes in. The Blossom.
There it
Where's
is.
Rick?
Too late. Recon got blooped off the map by Agent Gibbs. That was a big play. That's unfortunate. They had what they needed there, and now Havana has ults, and they're about to cap this point. They can't contest.
Jinsei swapping over to the BAP. I don't know if that's
Golden
what you want.
lost there. I like the BAP pick. A little more damage. Maybe you can deal with the venture flanking a bit better.
You're gonna have
You
to
got
watch
that
out,
nice
though.
ammo. Surely we could tell we're... Oh, it's the one that's near the other one that we were just at.
1 point away is Havana from taking this series 3-1 pick. Gonna have to come up with something big, but only having OC compared to a Rush and Annihilation getting used early. They're looking, the ammo is gone. And so now Mario and Andrew freely get to rip apart this pit roster.
That was a great combo. Oh, can Recon get a kill here late?
Recon's gonna be able to find one.
Get 2. I don't think you're liking that you're holding on to this Soj OC for like almost like 2-3 fights now.
There's been a couple fights where Havana has set the tempo. I think if you're Baguette, you need to be the one to set this tempo. Take an off angle, pop OC, and see what you can do. Try to take out these supports, because now your time is coming.
Yeah. Oh, I have
Pushing
not seen
Andrew
this
in.
one to rework. Oh, they're
Mario
pushing
Man
heavy.
is in. They find 2.
what?
The OC doesn't find anything, and now Deadeye is out, holding the point. They're going to find Pranksters with it. It is just Recon on this point.
Getting
He
to
needs to
last
die
fight
fast.
here.
There's still a beat, and there's
They have a little
still
bit to
a
work with.
venture
The beat
hole.
annihilation is quite large, especially if they can somehow find a way to force Havana to be early. Counter beat with the annihilation is pretty big. Damn, Havana's
get
still
Franks
setting the
already.
tempo. They're running into their spawn.
They're backing up. They know it's last fight. They know they can't get picked here. Teleporting to the back. They're looking for Yellow. A Suzu out early. Yellow might go down here.
Oh,
Be it
it's just a to touch.
Recon just looking to touch the point, but
Oh.
Jinsei is down.
Tracer is low too.
And the Ajax! It is my team. It is my Ajax. As now, Mario's going to find one. Maybe
That's
going to
one though.
find
This is
Tracer.
still losable. No, it's still losable.
It is the Reaper and the Recon left. Are they going to be able to find
Tracer's
anything?
just gonna need to make a play here.
Recon falling lower and lower, but now has the support of Jinsei. He's going to go down. Agent Gibbs going in. Parasite finding it, and that is probably going to be the map, unless there's some big clutch potential from Baguette, but I don't think that's a chance. This is Havana's map. This is Havana's series, 3-1. And Pitt, unfortunately, not able to keep up with the tempo.
It's quite a big collapse there when we see these two teams playing the Brawl Mirror. Kind of an interesting decision for, okay, the little BM in chat. Maybe, I don't know.
Let's go,
Let's
Pitt.
go, Pitt, from the team that won is kind of BM.
Oh, that's kind of crazy. Oh. What a very good series, though. Both teams battling it out, but I think you saw it happen. It was Control and Servasa. Havana were in the driver's seat the entire time. And so now, Pitt, I don't think is going to be able to lock up the second seed. It's going to potentially be up to Havana or Chicago. I think the only two teams that can lock it up. Maybe San Diego if they start slipping, but what a series.
You know, that last map was tough. It was a complete like 180 from the previous maps we had seen. It was just Havana domination. And that's a strong way to head into playoffs. You know, Pitt has to face Havana again. I think they're a little shook.
Pitt still has one more match against Jersey, and that
It's
should
against
be a win.
New York tomorrow at
I can't think. So then, if it's against New York, I think that should be an easier win. So they should end. Listen, New York, unfortunately, sitting at 2-4. They're 8th in the standings. That's not me trying to say anything. They're just not looking like the strongest team right now. I think Pitt being a top 3 team versus one of the bottom 3 teams.
Look at the map differential, though. I don't know. They've had some close games.
It is true.
11 and 12 in maps.
It's going to be interesting. Hopefully, Pitt can turn it around when they play New York tomorrow, but I think that'll be it for us. Vanguard, any final words?
I'm excited for the postseason, man. I feel like there could be some upsets. A lot of close teams in Sapphire. Anyone could be anyone on any given day. Maybe besides, I don't know, maybe besides SDA. They're kind of cooking. But other seeds, especially that 3 through 6 range, anything can happen.
I'm excited to see how this plays out, but I think that'll do it for us here. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in. Like Vanguard said, we do have a Pitt New York game tomorrow. I think Chicago SDA might also be tomorrow, if I'm not mistaken.
They're both at 8.
Yep, you're right. Both games are at 8. Surely one of them gets streamed. We're going to have to find out. But that will do it for us tonight. Please come back tomorrow at 8 EST so you can catch up on some of these games as we start heading into the postseason. I've been Ajax, joined with Vanguard. Thank you. We'll see you next time.